Cleaner Clothes, Episode 6, and an unhappy reunion for Vince.
Still got an eye for bodywork then, Vince?
Pandora. Slumming it, are we?
I've always had a thing about the hot, musky, grimy smell of... lemon?
That's the lemony fresh fragrance of Daz Citrus Blast.
Vince, you always used to be so grubby.
Yeah, well, I do his washing now.
Citrus Blast is out again, but will Vince be coming out too? Find out with Daz, the soap you can believe in. Cleaner Clothes, Episode 3, and Pat's convinced she's finally caught Mick with Jackie Strong.
Where's Mick? Mick? Have you heard of new limited edition Daz Citrus Blast? New Daz tablets with a beautiful, unmistakable citrus fragrance. Out you come, Mick. Brilliant white, aren't they, Jack? Or hadn't you noticed?
So, will new Daz Citrus Blast be fizzing through Jackie's sheets? Find out with Daz, the soap you can believe in. Cleaner Close, Episode 31.
You?
Yes, it's me. I'm back. That's right. Back.
You've changed. You even smell all lovely and posh.
Oh, babe, that's just my new Mandarin and lime splash from Daz.
Daz, you mean you're still my little sparrow?
Comet! Get your mitts off them.
Sis?
With 2 new fancy scents from Daz, it's hard to choose between them. Cleaner Clothes, Episode 5, and Sean's caught out again.
So,
Lisa!
new shirt, Sean. Careful you don't get any food on it. Good job I bought you this new Daz with mealtime mess magnets. Sucks out tomato, chocolate, and fresh fruit.
Sean.
Mum! Stacey!
Dad?
Mum!
Mealtime mess magnets will clean up this mess, but can anyone sort out this mess? Find out with Daz, the soap you can believe in. Cleaner Clothes, Episode 4.
Living it large, Vince, for someone who's just been inside.
What's it to you, strange?
Actually, Detective, I've saved a tidy sum buying the bigger size packs of Daz.
Don't give me all that old...
She's right, boss. The bigger the pack, the more you save.
Whiter than white, me.
Come on.
Get lost. He's done his 10 months inside.
Yeah, 10 long...
Will Jackie keep Mum? Did she save all that money laundering? Find out with Daz, the soap you can believe in. Cleaner Close, Episode 30.
No hot water. It's the 4th time for my wedding dress. I'll never get the white right on a cool wash.
Bet you're a balm cake to a wine gun, we can.
Daz cleans out the dirty, even at 30. Get the muck out of that, then.
Oh, you look just like one of them princesses.
Ma? How can you have the front to wear white? What about Dad? He's not your dad.
Daz Liquid Tabs get out the dirty, even at 30.
14, and a final send-off for Vince.
So, you want to know who blasted Vince? It was...
Daz Citrus Blast? So where is Vince?
I'm in heaven. Here's to starting afresh.
And to sharing the insurance money.
Poor Vince. At least he's got new Daz Citrus Blast, the soap you can believe in.
If you thought Daz was unbeatable on whites, I've got news for you. New Daz. It's even tougher on dirt.
I've got 4 girls, so I have 4 times as much dirty washing to do. You should see the state of them when they come home from school. Absolutely filthy.
So we asked Sue, who's always used Daz, to try new Daz.
Well, I didn't think I'd say this because I'm very happy with my old Daz. But this new Daz is definitely better. These socks were absolutely filthy, covered with muddy lines from the skipping rope. Even the old Daz wouldn't have got them out, but now they're brilliant.
So, Sue, will you swap new Daz for your old Daz?
No chance. If it gets their clothes white, I'm sticking to it.
New Daz. It's even tougher on dirt for even whiter whites.
Niven's eyes. I'm being aromatically tornadoed into happy meadows lush with wildflower. Is that Daz by any chance? I knew it! You, Daz, hard-working, fresh, perfect combination.
Yeah, but does
Do
it...
battle with colours and whites with egalitarian vigour? Why, yes. Yes, it does.
Egally do what, mate?
I'll tell you what it do. Leaves underachieving laundry in a hard state of self-reflection. That's what.
That's what? What's that?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
All right, but does
Remove the bean stains from your jeans, Wayne.
Hold on, how do you know my name?
Even at low temperatures. Why, yes. Yes, it does. Adorable. Yes, it does. Fancy cleaning for everyone.
What do you need to get Stan's dirty, sweaty gear white again? A magician? No, a little Daz Ultra for magic white at a price that's right.
You were committed to the leading automatic powder until you tried Daz in your hot whites wash. What happened?
Well, see this shirt? It had a dirty grey grease stain right down the front. I put it in Daz, come out straight away. Look at the brilliant whiteness in there. And on the nappies, I use them both ends of the baby, so I get every stain on there you can imagine, right? But with Daz, look at the whiteness. I've got 3 children, I do a lot of washing. It's less expensive than the other powders, and I'm really happy with it.
Will you now swap your packet of Daz for 2 packets of your old powder?
Nah, no way. You keep them and I'll hang on to Daz.
Try Daz yourself in the hot whites wash. Most women agree. Daz gives unbeatable white at a price that's right.
You're buying the leading powder. Why? It's just habit. I pick it up off the shelf every time. Would you swap for Daz? Not really, no.
So, Sue, we persuaded you to try Daz in the hot whites wash.
I'm very impressed. This T-shirt, for instance, I picked up one of my friend's children. Straight down the front went the chocolate. And it's come out beautifully white. This tablecloth had a dinner party. Wine, food over it. Again, beautiful. It's like new. Daz costs less than my other powder. And the results are fantastic.
Will you swap for 2 packets of your old powder?
No, I'll stay with Daz. I'm very happy with it.
Try biological Daz yourself in the hot whites wash. Most women agree Daz gives unbeatable white at a price that's right.
The Daz White Nights are coming your way with big cash prizes. We're hurrying on our way with purses full of prize money. Our first stop could be at your house. We're off. If we call, just show us a large Daz packet, answer a simple question correctly, and you win £5. If you have 2 large or 1 giant size, you can win £10. Daz White Nights will be travelling far and wide, including Winchester, Eastbourne, Chichester. The Daz White Nights are coming your way. And here's another exciting thing to look out for. Our squires are already putting this leaflet through almost every door. It gives you an extra chance of winning the same big prizes. Don't miss this great chance to win big prizes. Buy Daz tomorrow, because we may call on you. And remember, Daz wash is so white you can see the difference.
When Indians spoil your sheets, when motorbikes have dirty seats, when dirt makes all your whites a sight, try Razzle Dazzle White. You Razzle Dazzle Daz, extra power to clean. You can see the difference, the bluey white gleam. You really set the folks alight with Razzle Dazzle White.
New Daz still has the unique blue whitener, but now has extra cleaning power to wash even cleaner for a brilliant razzle-dazzle whiteness.
When dirt makes whites look bad, don't settle for the whites you had, 'cause you can get the whites you like. Razzle-dazzle white.
You know you're looking right with razzle-dazzle white.
The Daz Doorstep Challenge. You know, with Daz whiteness and value, you can't go wrong. We're here in the Midlands. Sorry. Here comes the rain. It is freezing while we wait for Mrs. Browse, but it's her show. You couldn't keep your answers short, could you? Because it's pouring.
Well, I don't live here.
You don't?
No.
Oh, we're gonna do this link again. Could you just come? You like the that's we're this is what's the idea? It's not. Did I get your Janet?
Yeah.
Hello, Janet.
Hello. What's your name?
It'll come to me in a minute. Danny Baker. Daz Doorstep Challenge. Ah, well, folks, with Daz, you know it'll be all white on the night.
How loyal are you? 2 weeks ago, we asked a loyal Daz Automatic user to try a mystery powder instead. Mrs. Biggs doesn't know that she's being filmed by hidden cameras.
And I did notice a difference. The youngest girl, she had a bottle of tea and it all spilt on the shoulder. But it's got it out. With a Daz Automatic, it just doesn't come out. But I must be honest, this one has. I'm quite pleased with it.
So take a wild guess what this is. No. Daz Automatic.
Never.
Were you really surprised?
Oh, what? Yes, very surprised. I only saw you on the telly last night.
New Daz Automatic, even better on whites, but still at the right price.
How confident are you to wash danger whites like these?
I'm worried about the colours running into the white.
Yeah.
But I really like it.
Sounds like a challenge for new Daz with Dialogue Plus.
As you can see, none of the colours ran. It's still nice and white.
I really like it.
New Daz with Dialogue Plus helps even danger whites stay brilliant white. And she likes it.
I didn't think there was a powder that could cope with my kids until my husband went shopping and came back with Daz Automatic. If there's a puddle, Tracy will find it. Rachel lives in trees, and the boys, well, they're the worst. With the Daz, it all came out so white. I just couldn't believe it. You can't tell with the jeans because they're darker anyway. The whites, they really stood out. You know, you always get this little bit that's left in, especially in the seams. With the Daz, it all came out. I feel really proud knowing I don't have to hide the socks at one end. Daz costs a little less, and if it can get my kids' clothes white, it'll get anything white.
Try Daz on your whites. Kathleen Cook did. And she won't swap.
If you thought Daz Ultra was good on whites, well, new Daz Ultra is even better at 40 degrees.
You're going to ask me to try something, aren't you?
Not just something, new Daz Ultra.
Oh, no. I've tried them all. I'm happy with this.
Try this on your filthiest, your blackest whites at 40 degrees.
Mick's a lorry driver, and I tried it several times on his shirts because he comes home and they're absolutely filthy, black grease. But, as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful.
You sure he's not a bank manager, your husband?
There's not a mark on it. It must be good. Of course, even Mick's noticed.
Jackie, how about we swap 2 of your heavy old powders for this one Daz, will you?
How about 2 of these instead?
For the best ever, Daz whites at 40 degrees, it's time to swap.
How do you get ultra white without boil washing? New Daz Ultra, the most powerful Daz ever.
Luke here, we call Pukey Lukey. After his dinner, his bibs look like a battlefield. But I get them lovely and white.
Did you boil wash them?
Nope. I use New Daz Ultra.
New Daz Ultra's high energy booster means a strip stained in tea gets only this white without the booster, but ultra white with Daz Ultra.
The kids' towels get dragged all over the swimming pool. They come back filthy and stinking. But look how white I got them.
You must have boil washed.
No. New Daz Ultra.
For a white you could almost mistake for boil wash white. New Daz Ultra at a price that's right.
The very next time your whites look sad, don't settle for the whites you had. Go for a better kind of clean, the kind of whites you've never seen.
Extra Power Daz gives you cleaning power for a whiteness you just can't miss. A real razzle-dazzle white.
Razzle-dazzle-daz means razzle-dazzle white. Extra clean, extra white. That's razzle-dazzle-daz.
Razzle-dazzle. That's what Daz has.
Are you happy with the whiteness that you get with your present car?
Clary.
Will you put your whiteness to the test?
Of course I would.
You would. Take a packet of Extra Power Daz. I think you're in for a surprise.
I don't think so.
So you've had 2.5 weeks. Which powder's won?
I was very pleased and very shocked. Extra Power Daz. I must admit it, I didn't think it would. His baby grow. That's come up beautiful. Bluey white, isn't it? Brighter white.
With a wash like this, what is it going to be next time?
Extra Power Daz is for me now.
Why don't you test the difference in Daz whiteness?
That's what I call a lovely, sunny, fresh smell. It's new Fresher Daz, of course, and we're knocking on doors to check it out.
I can't believe it.
How you doing? Do you use Daz?
Yes.
Well, what do you think about the smell?
Nice. It's good, clean, fresh smell.
Do you mind if we come and see some of your laundry?
No, I've already been ironing.
Why do you use Daz then?
Because it copes with my 5 children. Always comes up beautifully clean. It even brings up mucky nappies.
It looks nice and clean, but does it smell nice and clean?
Try it, sir.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay, then.
I know it smells good.
Well, okay, then. I'll take your word for it. Well, that smells really fresh.
And it stays smelling fresh as well.
Would your whites pass the Daz Freshness Challenge? And you smell lovely. The Daz Doorstep Challenge is here in Leicester. Come on, lads. What's your name?
My name's Lorraine.
Do you use Daz?
Yeah.
You've washed that in Daz?
This is a Daz one.
What sort of problems do you normally get with it?
None.
So you'd say that was really white, would you?
Yeah, I'm happy with my
Okay,
white.
can we just check on this? Let me just see if that has passed my car stop challenge.
Ah, is this what it is?
Yes, a car stop challenge, because I've been doing the door stops. I wanted to chew a few car stops.
I see.
Lorraine, congratulations, you have passed our car stop challenge. Cheers, Lorraine.
You know Daz is good on whites, but did you know how good it is on price? Let's check it out against Shop's own brands. How do you think Daz compares to Shop's own brands on price?
I would presume it would be a little bit more expensive. Probably more expensive. You'd think it would cost more.
What would you say if the difference was only 4 pence in some stores?
It's hard to believe. Oh, I'm surprised at that. Shocked. I'm surprised. You've taught us something I didn't know.
Check it yourself against Shop's own brands. Daz whites cost less than you think.
You know Daz is good value, but did you know just how good?
especially when compared to some other leading brands. We asked people what they thought.
Top brand names, there's not much difference in price. Maybe a couple of pennies here and there.
There probably isn't much difference. So what's the actual difference? It could be as much as this.
30p? Oh, I didn't think it'd be as much as that.
Goodness, wow. I didn't expect it to be quite as much and buy me an extra loaf of bread.
Check Daz yourself against other leading brands. For whiteness and value, use your loaf.
You know Daz is good value, right? But did you know just how good? Especially when compared to some other leading brands. We asked people what they thought.
Don't think there's a lot of difference between them all.
Not a lot in it, really. Not much difference in price at all.
So, what is the actual difference? It could be as much as this.
A loaf of bread!
I can't believe it. It's really 30 pence cheaper.
Yeah, I never thought it'd be that much.
You work that out over a year, it's quite a heck of a saving.
So go on, check Daz yourself against other leading brands. For whiteness and value, use your loaf.
What do you reckon to this, then?
Pants.
I like pants.
Emmerdale, the great British soap, sponsored by Daz.
You were committed to the leading automatic powder until you tried Daz in your hot whites wash. What happened?
Well, see this shirt? It had a dirty grey grease stain right down the front. I put it in Daz, come out straight away. Look at the brilliant whiteness in there. And on the nappies, I use them both ends of the baby, so I'll get every stain on there you can imagine, right? But with Daz, look at the whiteness. I've got 3 children, I do a lot of washing. It's less expensive than the other powders, and I'm really happy with it.
Will you now swap your packet of Daz for 2 packets of your old powder?
Nah, no way. You keep them and I'll hang on to Daz.
Try Daz yourself in the hot whites wash. Most women agree. Daz gives unbeatable white at a price that's right.
It was either change my washing powder or change my children.
No matter how much Carol Hope washed their football gear, she couldn't get a white she liked. So she tried Daz Automatic with the blue whitener in her Bendix Automatic. Putting her whites away, she decided to see how her new powder had done by doing a window test. First, she noticed how clean they were. Then she noticed the whiteness, a different bluey whiteness she really liked.
Of course, with my dynamic duo, the whiteness won't last long, but at least with Daz Automatic, I can get the whiteness I like.
Daz Automatic is designed for all automatics. Try it, then do your own window test. You'll notice a different whiteness you'll like.
You know how Daz is good on price? But did you know what else it could save you? The price of a new school shirt. Don't you believe me? Well, let's ask some Daz users.
The school uniforms are so expensive anyway.
Daz does the trick, it keeps them white.
This here's last term's shirt, and it's as fresh and clean as ever, so why waste money? I don't have to buy so many new shirts now.
So it's saving me money at the end of the day.
When your whites stay white, think of how much you save. New Daz, white after white at a price that's right. All white?
Would you show your whites to the rest of Britain? The Daz Doorstep Challenge is here to ask just that. Wow, that was a reaction.
Oh, dear me.
I'm Danny Baker, by the way.
Had I known, I would have put some makeup on, I would have come back.
The challenge is, how white are your whites? Have you got something you could show us now?
Well, I'm just busy ironing at the moment. Don't do the best. Is that okay?
Would that take much cleaning?
Well, there have been times when she sort of sat in her underwear and drank juice and it's gone down the front.
Oh, well, proof right there, I'd have said. I don't have to guess which powder you use, do I?
Daz.
I was ahead of you there. Would your whites pass the Daz Doorstep Challenge? Anne's did.